of Taino Fun House. And for anyone who's gonna hop in, we'll be going live at 10:30. I'm here in Inwood Hill Park, and today I'll be discussing a little short review of Taino Spirituality, especially a discussion on Opías, spirits of the dead. I don't know if you can hear the crickets. I love the crickets. For us Boricuas, it's the closest we can get to coquis. So 10:30, we're gonna start, and we're gonna talk about Taino spirituality. Anyone who's listening, who's watching, thank you for subscribing. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. Click that bell. Absolutely free. All the content I try to share as the cyber behike. I try my best. Put information out. Any questions? Any observations? Any knowledge you want to share? You can always hit me up at Taino Fun House at gmail.com. You can also look me up on Spotify at Taino Radio. So let me see how much time we got. Got a couple of more minutes and I'll begin. Make sure the mic is full. All right. Remember, always important to do what you can to honor the dead. So let me see what time it is. 2 more minutes, we're going to start. For anyone who joined, I'll be going live at 10:30. Taino Spirituality. I think it's part 3, I'm not sure. But basically, we're going to talk about Opías tonight. Modern technology above us. Okay, we still got 2 more minutes. Ooh, sound check. Hey, if anybody has any rattles, you can play along with me as I do the calling song in the beginning. Any rattles, any drums. Well, it could be late where you are, but if you can do it, you can join me. Bro, you spray painting? Nah, man, I ain't spray painting. But I'm doing a Taino spiritual adventure here, and I need the nighttime. You can see right behind me is the forest. I'm in Inwood Hill Park. And what better way to teach Taino spirituality and in the dark? The parks have done a great job putting up these lights. It's all around the trail there coming up. But once we're in the park, we are on our own. What is that? Oh, that's Inwood Hill Park. It's the tip of Manhattan Island, north. Not too far from here is the Bronx. This was the traditional homelands of a local Lenape band of natives. They've been here up to close to 15,000 years. Thank you, Daniel. I gotta teach the best way I can. Sometimes you gotta put the books to the side and really be out there and experience. So wherever park you live in, the closest park, do some research. Who are the native peoples of that land, and you try to commune with them. Hold on a second. Okay, it's 10:30. We're going live. This is DJ Sanacori right here, Taino Fun House. Also Taino Radio. You can look it up in Spotify, Blog Talk Radio. Got my little rattle here. In today's episode, I want to discuss Taino spirituality, and this is the foundation, man. This is like the beginning of. You got to put the academia to the side, the encyclopedias, the Wikipedias, put it all to the side. This is the root, okay? This is the root. It's planting that seed, of your own Taino spirituality. So, Hey, all right, man. Ty, less than 33. All right, man. So I'm gonna go close to the river. I mean, not the river, the spring. This is the spring. It was very active up until 1989. And let me show you something really cool. The parks, they plugged it. A group of us volunteers, Shirakapa Earth Keepers, we unplugged it 10 years ago. But 10 years later, there's a lot of floods. I don't know if you can see that water. The spring has been flooding. Once you unplug it, you can't control her. Mother Earth takes over. You can see all the water right here. Now I just want to show you something really cool. This is historical. I don't know if you guys can see that pipe. That's a pipe. And that's some bricks, stone bricks. There used to be spring used to come out of that. People used to come here up until 1989 and get fresh water. Unfortunately, now it's not fresh. So, hey, hi, what's up, everyone? Hey, hi, Charlie. Hey, what's up? So I'm here by the spring. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of dark. But in a Taino way, whenever we do a ceremony, it's very important. Actually, it's crucial. Hold on a second. It's absolutely crucial that you start your ceremony with water, okay? Either by your spring or by your stream. It could be a glass of water on top of your altar, but you have to have water. Very important. Backward underpants. Why the long face? Wait, I got a long face? No way, man. I mean, the only backdrop, what I'm talking about. The only concern I have going into these city parks is that, and this is just a disclaimer for anyone who does this on their own, always check your local police about any serial killers on the loose. Believe it or not, they're around. So you got to be really careful. I've been doing this for a good, since 1996. I've been coming to this park. I know every spot. It's 196 acres. There's some areas you just do not go in at night. And I'm not talking about spirits. I'm talking about shady people. Hey guys, I have a question. Do you have to be officially part of a Taino Yukayeke to call yourself Taino? And if so, which one would you join? Oh man, Ty, you got the question of the year. Okay, you got to answer no. Definitely, you don't have to. Taino's who you are. It's in your blood. So, yo, look in the mirror, man. You don't need permission. Not from a Yukayeke. I mean, Yukayeke gives you that support. It gives you that companionship. The education, the emotional, physical support. But nah, man. You're one of us. Yeah, I got some water right here. Don't be discouraged, all right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour some water right underneath this phone. I'm honoring the ancestors of this land right under me. I'm also going to put some water by the spring. See, in traditional ceremonies, wherever you are, whatever ceremony you do, it's about giving, okay? It's not about taking, it's about giving. Very important to understand that. So when you do a ceremony, you're not receiving, you're giving. Because we already received it. We already see gifts from the mother. So now we're returning back, okay? So I'm going to hold on to my water. Wherever you are, man, let's channel each other. Let's keep each other safe and peaceful. And that's what it's all about, okay? So I'm going to do a Taino calling song. Actually, I'm going to skip that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the Taino calling song inside the forest. But for now, I'm going to do the calling song of the Lenape of this land. It's 3 words. Lenni Lenape, which translates into English, the real people. And Wanishi means thank you. So I'm thanking the ancestors of this land to be with us, to walk with us and to protect us. And you always need permission. So in this song, I'm asking permission of the ancestors. Whenever you do a private ceremony in your room, in your house, in the park, always ask permission first. All right, that's the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Leni le na pi hey yo, hey ah hey yo. Leni le na pi hey yo, hey ah hey yo, hey ah. Leni le na pi hey yo. Leni le na pi hey yo, hey ah hey yo, hey ah. Leni le na pi hey yo. Wanishi, wanishi, wanishi. Yeah. Okay, got the crickets with us. Now, before we go on our journey, I'm going to put some tobacco also by the spring. Remember, tobacco is the candy to the ancestors. This is their candy. When we eat it, it's very bitter. It makes you purge, but it also heals us. 1 second. Hey, someone took my tobacco. Hey. Anyone have that experience? Something goes missing and you swear you put something there? Someone playing tricks on you. That'll be another show. How tricksters are still alive and well. Sometimes you can see them and sometimes you can't. But that's another show, right? Oh, someone took my tobacco. Okay. I got it. Opías, right? Yeah, man. Hey, they're also welcome. So this tobacco is straight out of Dominican Republic, Isqueya. It's andullo. Andullo is a tobacco that's fermented 6 months on the ground. I'll be back. Hold on. If you have tobacco, you can place it on your altar as well. I'm from there? From where? Where you from? Wait, someone said they're from somewhere. All right, I'm gonna leave the spring now. Always start with the water. The water is very important. It's crucial. Some people, they use cigars to smoke, or they use sage. I highly encourage to use water as primary, and then you can use other stuff. See, there's these lamps. These are kind of cool. Please do not try this at home. Inwood Hill Park sometimes can be very dangerous. Never come here alone. Okay. Okay, Dominican Republic. All right, Isqueya and Puerto Rico. All right. My kids are like that. All right, cool, man. And the thing about andullo is tobacco that's farmed and then it's stretched and it's put into a braid. It's tightened with horses and, well, now I guess people use machinery now, but in traditional way, you use horses. You stretch out the tobacco, and then when you get a nice, almost looks like, I don't know what you call it, like a salami. It looks like a salami. It's nice and tight. And what you do is, hold on a second. And then what you do is you cover it with yagua leaf. It's those big yagua leaves you find in the Caribbean. Cover it up and you bury it for 6 months. And then after 6 months, you're gonna take it out and you cut it just like salami, you know, and you can put it in your pipe or you can chew it. I could put this in my pipe and I could also chew it. So hold on a second. It's gonna get a little darker now. Okay, more crickets. Okay, I just want to show you. You probably can't even see me a little bit because it's kind of dark. So right here, right behind me, there used to be a native woman. Her name was they call her Princess Naomi Campbell Kennedy. She was a Cherokee from Louisiana. She actually worked for Parks in the 1930s. She was instrumental in the native community here in New York during that time period. It was the same time period that native tribes were being relocated to different parts of the country, and you know, the boarding school stories, horrible time period. So she came here. She actually got a job here in Parks, and she unified over 600 Native Americans from the boroughs, and some of them live right here, right behind me. They lived. Her house, you can see my hand. Her house was right here. It was demolished in 1937. Around 37, 38, it was demolished. They kicked all the natives out. Why? Because they wanted to build a soccer field. And before the soccer field, that's right over there, you can see it, it was a salt marsh. That's where it all began, man, here in New York City. So I give a shout out to Princess Naomi Campbell. She's a true warrior that did her best, man, to keep these traditions alive here in Inwood. And her great granddaughter was living in, and she's still alive in California. Last I heard, she said that she went back to Louisiana and there she died in her family reservation of the Cherokee. You know, a lot of these tribes were pushed out west or in the deep south. Oh, was reading about her. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, you should write in the comments anything you learn is really cool that I did not say. Now, the thing that was cool is the stone here. It's called Shirakapak Rock. I don't know if you can see it. Right here, there's a stone. There used to be a tulip tree that lived here over 165 feet. And it died in 1938. Personally, my theory is it died right after the Indians, the natives, were evicted from this land, forced out. That's when that tree died. It was probably over 300 years old. Or maybe more if it had 165 feet. So I just want to give an introduction to honor the spirits here that are those 600 natives. Most likely they came back, man. They're probably still here talking. And Princess Naomi, of course, this is her spot. So I put tobacco down for them. Whenever you enter a park for a ceremony, it's always important to put tobacco down. To open up the path, you know, to respect, to honor. And this is what our ancestors did always, is that whole sense of honoring and respecting the land. Remember, our sacred mother is the earth, the waters, you know. Many of us call her Atabe, Itiba Kahubaba, Turtle Woman. But here's the thing, man. It's that feminine energy that gives life and also death. Pregnancy and Guawansesh, which is the menstrual cycle. This is all Taino spirituality I'm sharing now. Kind of throwing stuff random, right? Well, we mentioned in past shows about... Wait, hold on, guys. Let me just put this down here. Just summary, you know, the two sacred beings is really one. Atabe, Yokahu, but it's a dualism, male, female, masculine, feminine energies. It's all around us. You know, in our Taino communities, ancient world, we also had two spirit people. And the Spanish, the reason why we know this, because the Spanish will kill them. They did not tolerate two spirit folks. and they would witness men dressed as women or taking traditional women roles and women taking traditional male roles, and they will kill them. And they write this. You can look it up. It's in the Spanish Chronicles. Many texts there. I'm just looking for something, guys. I'm sorry. I just hard to see at night. I didn't bring my flashlight. If anybody has any questions when I'm looking. Oh, there you go. You're two spirit. Well, I just want to tell you, man, honor those two spirits, because those spirits, because they were killed, man. They were murdered by the Spanish. They were ruthless, man. When they saw a two spirit, they would chop their head off. That's how ruthless they were. I'm gonna dedicate one show on that, on the atrocities, because we need to learn that. Hold on a second. Man, these tricksters are messing with me, man. If anyone knows about them, you know what I'm talking about. They just be pickpocketing me. Hold on a second. I'm proof that the Spaniards didn't win. Oh, there you go. Yo, you're talking. And that's a very good point. We as indigenous people, man, Taino, our ancestors are still alive. They're in us. We have their DNA, man. You know, I don't want to put the churches down or anything like that, but you know, a lot of people are afraid of death because they're afraid they might not receive eternal life, because if they're not saved, or they don't do this, they don't do that. But in the Taino way, we don't die, man. We live on. When I die, my children are gonna have my DNA, and they're gonna have some stories about me. So I'm not gonna die. Now, if you don't have any children, it's all right. You influence someone, so your memory's gonna be alive. It could be a cousin, it could be a niece, it could be a friend. You're not gonna die, man. We're like eternal, bro. And sis. Hold on a second. Yup, they live through us. And this is why we honor the ancestors. It's called ancestral veneration. This is like the oldest Taino tradition, man. Spirituality. When we bury our dead, you know, we treat our dead with respect. So important. So if you want to practice something that's traditional Taino, start honoring your relatives that died. Try to find stories about them, and try to you know, find out about their story, and you know, spread the news about them. This is how we keep them alive and well. This is how we keep the culture alive, right? Yo, this is insane. I lost my tobacco. What kind of cyber Vehiga am I, huh? You saw me, I had it. Hold on a second, man. Oh, damn, it was in my secret pocket. Yo, that's messed up. So I'm going to put some tobacco here for Princess Naomi. So I'm just teaching you guys, man, whenever you go into a spot, it's all sacred, man. It's all sacred. Everything is sacred, man. It could be a empty lot filled with rats. It's still empty. And rats are sacred, man. Just as human beings, man, we haven't, you know, modern human, we treat animals like dirt. And we don't care for them. All right, hold on a second. Anybody got any questions? I'm just looking for one more thing. Now, it's very important whenever you go to a park, never go alone. And bring your rattle. Don't be afraid to play it. Okay, so you're not going to see me much, but you're going to hear me. I'll do a little storytelling as I walk in the park, okay? Now, what I'm actually doing right now is something that our ancestors definitely did not do. So I'm teaching, I'm actually teaching you the wrong thing. So basically, our ancestors, they had stories about spirits of the dead, and they share these stories with Ramon Pane and the Spaniards. And what they, oh, whoa, the light just came on. How did that come about? Oh, because of, oh, I'm gone. So what happened was, this is what happens. When you get, okay, hold on a second. Okay, our ancestors, what they shared with the Spaniards was that at night, and this Ramon wrote this, at night when you walk in the forest late at night with no lights, they would confront, now this is a men perspective, they would confront these women on the road, and these women would seduce the men, and then right before the males would have sex with these women, they noticed that the women didn't have umbilical cords or belly buttons. And then, and according to the story, if a woman does not have, or a man, woman doesn't have a belly button, that means they're a spirit. And then those spirits can possess you, you know? So, or take over you. So, hold on a second. Let me see if I can do this. Let me see if this works. Hold on a second. Just trying to get some light. All right, it's not going to work. So that's a really short story right there. So what I'm doing right now, I'm going into the forest. You know, our ancestors didn't do this. They didn't go in the forest. I just want to see if you guys can straight ahead. So I'm teaching you the opposite so you can learn. And there's still people that are in the Caribbean. They say don't go out at night. The spirits. You know, there's a fear, you know. There's a respect, I want to say. And did you know that the Spaniards, the invaders, they attacked at night? That secret war council 1511 was an attack at night. They got a tip. And why did Columbus and the Spaniards attack at night? Because they knew our ancestors respected those spirits. So you have to respect those spirits. So this is why we honor them. Man, I don't know if you can see this. Let me see if you guys can see this. Nah, you can't see it. Hold on. Let me see if I can do something here. Hold on a second. Oof, can't do it. Sorry about that. Wait, hold on. Guys, can you hear me now? I think I muted myself by mistake. I was just saying that I'm trying to show you guys a tree. Oh, there it is. This is a tulip tree. It's huge, man. Look at that. This is what they used to use to make canoes. This is at least 200 years old, man, this tree. So, oh, you guys can see it. We're in the dark here. You can see it's really dark, and I got the flashlight on. So you can see that's the trail right there. That's a nice stone, a little shiny. So let me just walk up. I'm just gonna show you where I do the ceremonies here in Inwood. If you're ever in New York City, look me up. Look me up, I should say. And we'll do a nice old-fashioned ceremony. Can't get this in Zoom. Just want to show you guys something. Yeah, here we go. You can see there's that nice beautiful tree, if you can see it right there. It's another tulip tree. It's a traditional native tree here. And these are used to make canoes. These are great, man. Just look how skinny that is. And some of the this guy's gonna show you something. Here's another tree. Look how big that tree is. Way up high, man. This would have been a nice canoe. Would have fit a lot of people. The Lenape, just like our ancestors, will make these huge canoes that fit 100 people. Columbus words, not mine. Whoa, what happened? Hold on a second. Okay, I was lost for a second. I'm actually whistling because I'm trying to warn the skunks that I'm here. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, damn, I'm embarrassed. I'm a little lost. Okay, let me backtrack. Damn. Forget what I said before, that I know this place since the what? What'd I say? Since the 90s? I'm lost. Yo, that's messed up. Live in living color, I'm lost. What's up with that, man? Hold on a second. The way I figure out where I am, I look at the trees. Look how beautiful that is, man. Oh, you can't see it, but I gotta go back, man. Damn. Now, if you're in a situation like this, and this happens to me all the time, you just you ask for help, you know. Yo, this is no joke. Okay, I found a spot. It's not the spot, but I found a spot. You can see on the ground, you see those white specks? With all respect, I'm gonna pick one up. And this is an oyster shell. And what is the oyster shell doing here? Right here, you can see it, oyster shell. These are all these white specks. You know, a lot of the native traditions, what they do is, you know, they put tobacco down, like I was teaching you to put tobacco down. Well, the ancestors of this land will put oyster shells down. Okay, so this is very old. And much of this is topsoil, but a lot of it is under the soil. Thousands of years worth of shells, man. And these are prayers. So in us recognizing this right now is recognizing that they're still with us. Their memory, man. Look right there. Their memory's with us. See, I got lost. This is not the spot. But it brought me here, you see? Whoa. Hold on. There's another shell right there. Wow, my phone's giving me problems. Hold on. There's a shell right there. Now this is what I want to do. I want to pick a spot a little far from here. Hold on a second. Oh, and the reason I know about the shells because I asked, and this is what the descendants of the Lenape tell me. These are prayers, man. Look, there's some more there. Topsoil stuff. Hold on a second. Sorry for the shaky camera. See, this is topsoil stuff. These are shells, man. They've been here for... You see a lot of them decomposing. Right there. And the reason I'm showing this... I hope I don't offend anyone. Any natives or descendants of these people. Oh, look at that one. I'm not touching them. I'm just showing it. Is when you come across these... When you come across these shells, leave them alone. Don't take them home. These are prayers, man. The same way, if you find tobacco or you find some offerings, don't take it. Don't touch it. You know, these are prayer offerings, man. See? If you dig in here, you're going to find more. So what does this teach us? And our ancestors did the same thing with tobacco and food. Look, there's a whole bunch right here. Look, it's right on top. Look at that one, man. Look at that one. It's like someone had lunch here yesterday. So why do I show this? Because when you see this, don't touch it. Respect. You know? Leave something behind as well. There you go. There's some more right here. It's the spot. Look. There's more. Well, see, they're teaching you, man. They're teaching me. Leave those offerings. Leave the offerings. Taino spirituality. You give, you don't take. We already received. Now, here's a beautiful tree. Look at that. You know, our island is filled with trees. This is it. The tree people. There you go. It's the hobo people, those men that turn into hobos. These are the tree people. So it seems like the ancestors here, they honor this tree, man. Look at all the shells they put. This is the tree people. So when you see a tree, man, you gotta honor it. Give it some food, give it some water. You know, I'm gonna give it some water now. Hold on a second. I want to honor this tree. It keeps us alive. We keep them alive. It's a relationship. Give it some water. Honor the tree people. Just like the hobos. Last week I mentioned about the men that came out the cave and they turned into hobo trees. Oh, these are our relatives. So when you go to a park, if a tree speaks to you, man, that's some Taino stuff right there. Talk to it back. Give it an offering. Give it a fruit or something. Or you got always carry tobacco. If you're really serious about Taino spirituality, carry some tobacco, you know. Now I'm moving away from that tree. Oh man. Okay. Look at that one. Look, just random right there. It's on the floor. These are prayers, man. Try not to step on them as much as you can. To be the big ones. Well, that was my breath. It's Inwood Hill Park. It's beautiful. It's quiet. So this is what you do. Here's another one. Oh, right there. So whenever you see these shells and anywhere in Manhattan, you know you're at a ceremonial spot. You're at a healing spot. So I'm going to pick this tree right here. Just going to connect. Can't see me, sorry about that. Stand there. Put you next to the tree. You should get some light. Want to sing the Taino calling song? So Taino calling song. Just listen for now. Don't take any notes. Yokahu is the son of Atabe, the sacred mother, the supreme being. The supreme being has two natures, male, female, masculine, feminine. On the masculine side, you have Bai Brahma, the guardian of fire, Baraguabael. He's the guardian of the plants, of the farms. Then you have Obie Guabian. He's the dog spirit guardian of Guabe, where the spirits go to live on the west. Then you have Corocote. Corocote is the romance, power of romance and love. Corocote is a very powerful semi. Mautiraye Guayaba. He is the Lord of the dead, the spirit of the dead, the guardian of the dead. On the feminine side, on Atabe side, opposite of her is Guaban Sesh, the hurricane, the menstrual cycle, the cleanser, the replenisher. Atabe's birth, breastfeeding, pregnancy, the water, the ponds, the soft rivers, the brooks. The spring where we were before, the spirit of Atabe. Now Atabe has two supports, two guardians. One is Maharu, when there's no clouds in the sky, when it's just the power of the sun. That's Maharu announcing the brightness of the sun. Boinayel, that's the son of the gray serpent, the bringer of the dark clouds, the fertile rain, to bring life, to bring the crops. On Guabansesh side, you have Coacristie. She's the one that brings the waters down, the carrier of the waters from the mountains down to the villages, to the rivers. Then you have Guatauba. Whenever you see lightning and thunder, that's Guatauba. It's 12 semis. Those, my interpretation is those semis are manifestations of God, the ultimate God, the ultimate power. So our ancestors saw God in everything, and they had 12 divisions, but it's all one. So the mathematics is 12 equals 1. Or 2, masculine, feminine. But it's one source, is that dot in the middle of Atabe circle. Okama means listen, listen, listen. God, listen to me, please listen, I need you. You call upon the semis, the 12 of them, and they're with you. And when you can feel the endless, everlasting power around you, you can hear the leaves, you can feel the winds. It's all around you, giving you power. And here's the beauty part. We're right in the center of all that, because we're a semi as well. We're sacred. Why? Because we come from this power, and we're alive and well right now. Wo kama, o kama, atabe aguamanse. Wo kama, o kama, maharu, wo inaye. Wo kama, o kama. Watauba koa Kristie. O kama yokahu bagwamarogoti. O kama Mausira orie guayaba. O kama Bye Brahma Baragwa Bye. O kama Obie guabian todo cote. Taino tio, taino ti, taino ti. Atabe suimako mamona waka. O kama yokahu wa watabe yokahu wama. Hey man, guys, I'd like to thank you for being with me today in this journey of honoring and respecting the Opías. The Opías. They're our ancestors. They walk with us. And well, there's not a right way, there's not a wrong way. If you give the good intention, you're doing right. And if you're lucky, when you sing your song, if you're lucky, you get tingling in your body. You know what that is? That's those hidden DNA that these companies can't catch. That's 8,000 years of Caribbean living and 15,000 years of that journey that got us through Caribbean. Those are all our ancestors and they're in us. And some of those ancestors are not too pretty. They came with blood on their hands, but we forgive them. We forgive them. They know the truth now. And they most especially, the oppressor, they most especially know that we're still here. That we are still here. Their campaign did not succeed. The genocidal campaign is slowly decaying away. So I'm just gonna shut the light for now and I'm gonna call upon, I'm gonna end this ceremony the same way I started it, with calling of the spirits of this land and thanking them for being with us, man. Oh, wow, that's interesting. My flashlight should be off. Wow. That is funny. Okay, so I can't shut the light. Leni le napi, hey yo, hey pi o Leni le na pi haya o hey o hey hey o Leni le na pi o Leni le na pi hey o hey o hey o Leni le na pi hey o Leni le na pi hey o hey hey o Leni le na pi hey yo Wanishi 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 Just want to take a few moments of silence so our ancestors can bless us with their energy. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next week. See you next Friday. We will talk more about Taino spirituality and some sprinkle of Taino history there. I don't know if you guys, whoa, I don't know if you guys can see me. God bless, man. Thank you for being with us, man. Spread the word. If you're ever in Inwood Hill, let me know. We'll hook it up. We'll hook it up. Thank you. Bo Matum. Bo Matum. Thank you. God bless you all. Tai Karaya.